maybe we do want to talk about charter schools.
Well, get the book Rich Thanks to Racism and read the chapter on charter schools. And you realize that Betsy DeVos, who was our head of the Department of Education, chosen by Mr. Trump, is one of those who is involved in beginning charter schools, and they make millions of dollars off charter schools. And that never occurred to me that would be a moneymaker. It is. Read it and read about the kind of education that's offered there, and the kind of textbooks that are used there. It's just amazing and terrifying, because so many people now are willing to let the government put the money into charter schools, take it away from public schools. Public education is going to go down the tubes. But in charter schools, the people who start charter schools want those children educated, those students of whatever age, educated for certain areas of commerce in the future. And those who they don't want to be educated to know all those things about those areas can go to public schools, and that way we will have a ready set of people who we can employ in less than money-making jobs. It's an absolutely diabolical idea. And when you read about it, you think, well, this can't, and then you read it and you think, oh my good Lord, that is exactly what is happening. It's happening and before our very eyes, and we aren't paying attention. All you have to do to succeed as a politician in this country is get people's attention on something that doesn't matter. And then you can deal what you need to do with that which does matter to you in a way which will be, in the end, not a good thing for the major share of the population of this country. Somebody was here yesterday to interview me, and they said one of their supporters was the Walmart chain. And I didn't know it until they read their introduction. And then later I said, if you had told me that part of your money came from Walmart, I wouldn't have done this interview. Why not? Because Walmart is the most un-American country in the United States, and you need to know that. And their hiring policies and what they do with their employees is absolutely un-American. You have to realize that Walmart, if you don't know anything about Walmart, you need to read about Sam Walton. And Sam Walton's ideas were totally different from what his heirs have put in place. They are some of the wealthiest people in the United States, and what they have done with that organization, that is just absolutely un-American. You don't know, because it seems that it's cheaper to go into a Walmart, and the stuff seems to be pretty good. But then you realize that those old people, those greeters, I don't know whether they still have greeters, but they had old people would greet you when you came in. Walmart got subsidized by the federal government by hiring people who are on Social Security to work for them as greeters. It's just, if you look at Rich Thanks to Racism and find out all these ugly things, and I knew those before I read that book, but if you read, oh Lord, if you read the book The System, which was written by Robert Reich, he says that there are about 196 billionaires and trillionaires in what is called the Business Roundtable. And those are the people who decide how this country will be run. And they decide that, and they make those decisions, and those decisions are followed because of the amount of money they're willing to put into it. It's just amazing. You read Robert Reich's book, The System. Now, I love this country. This is the land of my birth, and I want this country to be as good as we say we are. This is the best country on earth as far as I'm concerned, but it's not good enough. Not as long as we have a third of the population being considered less than.